In the heart of a bustling modern city, a sinister undercurrent of tension is brewing. Eva, a tenacious investigator with a knack for uncovering supernatural secrets, finds herself thrust into chaos when her younger brother, Ben, vanishes without a trace. The whispers she hears are terrifying: blood-soaked streets, shadowy creatures, and an escalating war between werewolves and vampires. All roads lead to the Crimson Shard, an ancient artifact shrouded in mystery and power. Meanwhile, deep within the opulent halls of the vampire court, Isla, the young and idealistic daughter of Selene, the ruthless vampire queen, secretly retrieves the shard. Isla dreams of using it to restore balance between their kind and the werewolves. But her defiance of Selene's orders sets off a dangerous chain of events. Selene's ambitions are far darker. She craves the shard's power, not to unify but to dominate. In the rugged outskirts of the city, Adrian, the stoic alpha of the werewolf pack, faces his own crisis. His pack is fracturing under the weight of old traditions and the lure of power promised by the shard. As tensions rise, betrayal brews within his ranks. Adrian knows the werewolf's survival hangs by a thread, but the decisions he must make could destroy everything he's worked to protect. Selene's schemes come to light as she forges an unholy alliance with Lucian, a traitorous werewolf hungry for power. Together, they plan to seize the Crimson Shard and bring both species to their knees. Unbeknownst to them, Isla is unraveling the shard's secrets. What she discovers terrifies her. The shard's power is a double-edged sword capable of annihilating both vampires and werewolves if wielded recklessly. Eva's search for Ben leads her to Dorian, a rogue vampire hunter with a shadowy past. Though their alliance is uneasy, Eva realizes that Dorian's knowledge of supernatural conflicts might be her only chance to find her brother. Together, they navigate the perilous underbelly of the city, discovering that Ben's disappearance is tied to the brewing war and the Crimson Shard's allure. The fragile balance between the two species collapses when Selene orchestrates a devastating attack on a werewolf village, sparking all-out war. Flames consume the night as Adrian struggles to protect his people, while Eva and Dorian are caught in the chaos, witnessing the true horrors of this age-old feud. Against all odds, Eva, Adrian, and Isla cross paths. Bound by their shared losses and a common enemy, they form an uneasy alliance. Together, they uncover the shard's origins in the ruins of Eldrin Temple, an ancient site brimming with forgotten power. Within its walls, they learn of Aurelius, a hybrid vampire werewolf from centuries past who once wielded the shard and nearly destroyed the world. But trust among the trio is fragile. Dorian's betrayal shatters their unity when he exchanges information about Ben's location for immunity from Selene. Eva, devastated but determined, continues her search alone, vowing to rescue her brother at all costs. Meanwhile, Lucian seizes a fragment of the shard and begins his terrifying transformation, growing more powerful with each passing moment. As Lucian's ambitions rise, Isla confronts her mother, Selene, demanding the truth about their family's dark legacy. Selene reveals her fear of extinction as the driving force behind her hunger for power, leaving Isla torn between loyalty to her family and her duty to protect the world. Lucian's growing strength culminates in a crimson eclipse that darkens the city. Vampires and werewolves clash in a desperate struggle for survival, their battles manipulated by Lucian's newfound power. In the heart of the chaos, Eva, Adrian, and Isla unite once more, putting their differences aside for one final confrontation. The trio faces Lucian in Ebonfall Cathedral, the site of the shard's ultimate power. Adrian's brute strength and Isla's mastery of vampire magic clash against Lucian's overwhelming might. But it is Eva, the mortal, who turns the tide. Using her wits and determination, she shatters the Crimson Shard, sacrificing its power to save both species from annihilation. In the aftermath, the world begins to heal, though the scars of war linger. Adrian returns to his pack, determined to rebuild their fractured unity. Isla parts ways to mend the wounds of her kind and to ensure her mother's reign is tempered by caution. Eva, reunited with Ben, reflects on the cost of their journey, knowing the choices they made will shape the future of both species. Though peace has been won, the memory of the shard's power lingers, a reminder of how close they came to losing everything. Amid the ruins of war, hope flickers, fragile but enduring, as they look toward a future they must now forge together.